What is going on, YouTube? Cap24 here, coming back with another play out of the pistol formation scheme that we're doing this week, which involves both the pistol trips and the pistol bunch formations. Today's video is going to come out of the pistol bunch, and we're going to be looking at a play called PA Boot Slide, which is a really nice option to go ahead and stretch the field horizontally and vertically to give your user opponent some fits. Let's go ahead and take a look at it now. So for this play design, guys, we want to stay on the right hash mark as we want to attack the left side of the field, as you want a little bit more room with it. You want to put this X on a streak, you want to put the A on a drag, and you want to take this RB receiver and motion him to the right. That's really unique to this formation, that you can motion the outside right receiver, the B receiver, the middle receiver, or the left receiver to the right-hand side, which is something that you can't do in Gun Bunch Week. So you're going to be able to create a little bit more unique style plays to where you're going to be able to use a little bit of a different look, different splits when you go ahead and use this formation. What this is going to be is it's going to be a high-low with the RB and B in the middle of the field, attacking a middle linebacker user. They stay low, you want to throw it to B. They stay high, you want to throw it to the RB. The A does a good job of getting underneath any type of cloud flats, and it does a good job of being a nice little dump-off pass in case they send any pressure, typically from the left side of the field. Now, this RB receiver, you can leave him on the route that he's on, or you can put him on an in route. I personally like this route because I feel like it's got a little bit of a quicker ability to get down the field. But if you're having a tough time reading the high-low between the B and the RB, make sure you put them on an in route. It's going to slow down the timing a little bit, giving you a little bit easier job to kind of read what you like. Okay, so you can kind of go back and forth with them. But let's kind of look at it. Always your first progression is going to be the A receiver, okay? So you're going to look at it. If it's a cloud flat, you're going to look at him. You're going to see that he's going to get underneath. Throw it to him. Get yourself some nice, easy yards, right? So that's typically your first read. Take what the defense gives you. Now, the second read is always going to be this RB receiver. If they go ahead and look at you and say, you know what, I'm going to play deep because I don't want that B to beat me, you're going to be able to throw it to this RB. So cut off the play action with the right trigger. Now you're going to throw it underneath to this RB, and you're going to see that you can throw this ball pretty level. What I mean by that is the route is kind of a quick route that goes across the field. You can kind of throw it to where he doesn't go up the field, it kind of goes down. So you can see how I'm going up here. I can tell that the middle linebacker is trying to play in between those two players. When he's in that spot, we can definitely go ahead and throw it underneath him and be able to kind of level off his route. So you can see he was going to take an angle up the field, and I kind of threw it to where I turned his shoulders a little bit underneath and get yourself some easy yards. So that's what the high-low is when you're going against a user. Now, let's go ahead and look at it where I'm going to try to mimic where he's going to stay in a little bit closer down the field. So I'm going to go in hard flats, see if I can get that 3 rec to play a little bit lower, okay? So what we're going to do, again, is we're going to move this guy over, and we're going to play the high-low between the RB and the B. We're going to cut off the play action with the right trigger. You're going to see that that player is right there, and you're going to see I like to low pass this ball. And the reason why I low pass it is because I want to cut his route a little bit shorter than the safeties in order to protect the threat, okay? Now let's go look at cover 3 and show you basically how it works against cover 3. I'll just base the line, make sure we're doing it. A on the drag, X on the streak, move this guy over. And you're going to see, again, we're going to play that high-low with the RB and the B. Cut off the play action. I can throw it to the A underneath, or I can wait and I can kind of throw it to this guy right there. I don't know why I didn't catch it, but definitely a spot where you're going to be able to get that guy in that little tender spot of the cover 3 coverage. So you definitely want to take a look at that spot when it comes to attacking it and where the user player is playing, right? So let me just reset this. I'm not sure what I just did with the defense here. I want to make sure that I'm in cloud flats or hard flats. It doesn't matter. And what you'll see again is you're going to look at the RB and the B. Cut off the play action. I'm going to see that the RB gets covered, throwing it to this B, and you're going to have the nice easy catch. Again, I like to low pass it. It's just something I like to do to make sure that I keep that receiver as far away from any type of safeties that want to converge down. Now, if we went ahead and showed you cover 3 where they're playing over the top coverage a little bit, what we're going to do is we're going to try to target the RB receiver underneath rather than the B because you're playing that high-low game. So let's try it again. Cut off the play action with the right trigger, and you're going to be able to throw to this RB underneath, get up the field, and really get some yards after the catch because it's such a quick hitter. Now let's look at cover 2 and show you basically how it works against cover 2. We'll put the guy in a deep blue. Again, same setup, and we're going to be able to kind of take advantage of the same way. You're going to look at the BRB, A is always going to be underneath first, and then we're waiting for this. We're looking for this player here. And you can see that we're going to get a lot of good room underneath because of the way it's just a quick hitter. You'll be able to throw it to him. So something I really like when it comes to using this play design as a 1-2 type deal. But if you're having a hard time, like I said before, of reading that difference between the RB and the B because they're kind of close underneath, then always put this RB in a in route because that's going to give you a little bit better of a split when it comes to when you can throw it to either player, right? And I'll show you that on this type of throw right here. So you put the same guy on the in, and what we'll do is we'll just make sure that we put this guy on a hook curl just so that we can mimic where the player would be. Here we go, hike the ball, A's underneath. See how the RB just slows down, and we're going to be able to throw it to him because it's a little bit of a slower read. So that's why I want to make sure that you know that you can do either or to make sure that you have that ability. Let's look at cover 2 one more time just to make sure that we can kind of show you the ability to throw it to that B receiver if we can. And that way we can kind of show you all the options here. Now I'm kind of trying to force it to this player if it's not there. We're going to look at the B receiver. I'm going to throw it underneath, and you're going to see how he's going to be able to catch it underneath. So it's kind of a high-low, a little bit of a demand on that user, and you definitely want to make sure that this is going to be a play you're going to go over and over and over again. That's something to attack them, once in a while with, just to make sure that you've got something that you can potentially get some good yards on, but also have an easy read underneath if they want to keep on playing high. We do appreciate you guys watching this video. We're going to show you a play tomorrow that is going to be a cover 3 bomb out of this exact play. That is a really nice cover 3 bomb that you're not going to want to miss. So make sure you tune into tomorrow's video as we go ahead and close up off this series. We appreciate you all. We'll catch you then.